up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, everybody? Ooh, what's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, honey. We are down here. We are down here talking about what's on the blogs. I just ended another video. If you haven't watched that video, go watch that video after you watch this video, okay? So we're talking about the blogs. I was just talking about Quinta Brunson and receiving an award and changing the symbolism of a white man, DEAD, at a black woman's feet. Don't revert to victim timelines and victim templates. You know, we have to progress and change our way of thinking when we see things. It really is a matter of perspective. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. Baby, we are down here. I was thinking about Carlos King and Candy Burris yesterday, and I was thinking about, I can't wait to hear what he says, because like somebody said in the comments on the video that I posted last night, that this is another example of legal versus morals, right? Where, if you think about it, what was right was what he did not do, right? He should have went to the people who he wanted to tell the story, and and worked with them. But is he out of the law? So that's going to come up again. Just letting y'all know that's going to come up again. So here we are again. What's right versus what's legal. I'm not one to say to govern yourself by what the law is all the time. Like, that's not, there are literal laws that were created that said we were 3/4 of a 1/8 or 3/4 of a human. Like, who, like, that's what I was like, every time I be thinking about stuff about white people and how they like come in, call the indigenous people savages, give them Jesus, and then say that make them do all the work, and then turn around and say that they're lazy. And it's so crazy, because I'm like, so who was sitting around in a room and they were like, okay, this is what we are going to have to do in order for us to build this country. We need free labor. Okay, where can we go to get free labor? Okay, in that, we are going to create a construct of race. So in order for them to stay in that subjugated matter, we're going to have to say, because their skin is darker, they are less than, and therefore need to be treated this way. How did so many people accept that? How did that happen? How did that happen, y'all? I think about that all the time. And what kind of mindset do you have to literally write laws that say a person who is literally no different than you, merely by skin tone, that's it, you write something that says they are less than human? And then there are doctors and like people like in on it, right? The doctors who work on black bodies and do awful things to black bodies, because even though you're lazy, even though you're less than human, for some reason, you have this incredible strength to endure a lot of pain. Like, and it's all based on a construct that is not real. And it's like, we all agree to it. It's crazy. I know I just went off on a tangent, but I'm just thinking about, there were literal laws. There were laws that said that I couldn't go someplace. I couldn't be in a particular town after dark. Like, in this country, laws. So when you say, oh, we're going to go by the law, you have to remember there were laws at one time in the history of this country that said you are not a human. So when you become a law-abiding citizen, you got to be mindful of what you're like saying you're agreeing to. Whatchamacallit, the law said that George Zimmerman wasn't at fault for murdering a child. We going along with that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then it's funny because I guess it depends on who the victim is when people decide on whether, well, it's the law. It's the law. It's the law. Like 3 weeks ago, y'all was telling Khalees, you should have read your contract. You should have read your contract. And now all of a sudden, Ray J is just a 21-year-old boy who was taken advantage of. He should have read his contract. Okay? He should have read his contract. So I can't wait to hear about Carlos. I want to hear what Carlos' response is going to be to Candy's, allegations. We could call them allegations. She has accused him of something. I believe Sugar Mama. I'm not here for Sugar Mama, but I believe her. However, also, you remember the industry in which you're dealing in, right? Things like that happen all the time. Wasn't Wendy getting into it with Aaliyah's parents because they didn't want her story told? Who bought Aaliyah's story and decided to tell Aaliyah's story with unauthorized? That's what they call them. Unauthorized biographies, unauthorized stories. Because you didn't get permission, but nobody didn't say you couldn't tell the story and interview a whole bunch of people. So we'll see. That's going to be interesting. Candy is making her rounds, honey, and she's doing a lot of talking. She's doing a lot of talking. I was like, what's going on? She's doing a lot of talking and being just really forthright, and that's good. That's good. That's good. Just like I'm making it plain. This is the reason why I said I think it's time for people to do that. Stop protecting these people. That's another thing. Rip they mask. If they are the villain in your story, take their goddamn mask off. Reveal who they are. I'm serious. Stop wearing masks for these people. By protect them for what? They harmed you or hurt you or did you wrong. I'm telling my story. You should have played a different role. Rip their mask off. Old man Carlos down by the barn, taking people's stories, trying to sell them, and then going to tell Mama Joyce. I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Memphitz says Carlo King told K. Michelle to lie about him abusing her for TV ratings. The first thing that I thought about was, here goes a black man on the back of a black woman trying to get in on a story. You're literally on Candy's back, on another woman's back, trying to ride in on a story. I don't believe shit Memphitz gotta say. You're a liar, dude. Because if that were the case, why you didn't come out before? Man to man. Why you gotta come out after a woman comes out against him? You should have came out a long time ago and said something about Carlos, told her to lie about domestic abuse. Girl, shut up. Shut your ass up. He sees Candy, Hollywood, the Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk for getting verified. Come on, we down here. We sponsor the blogs, honey.
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
Candy Burris, they posted that. Memphitz under the caption says, that's pretty effed up. He's also the one that told K. Michelle to tell people I hit her. All for ratings. K told me. My brother, right? Way to go, Los. Somebody in the comments says, but you did hit her. Have several seats. Somebody says, yep, Kim told me he coached her on what to say and how to say it so her storyline would get ratings. F me, huh? I don't think K. Michelle has come out and said anything, but shut up. I say, here come people on Candy's back. Here we go again. Girl, go away. Go away. Okay, let's see. Drako the Ruler, late rapper's estate, sued for $100,000 in back rent and damages. Okay, so Drako the Ruler property is allegedly behind thousands of dollars on rent. Now, this is some rapper who was killed in January. It says, according to reports, a man named Olivier Amid Omidvar. Oliver. I'm sorry. I added the I, Olivier. Hello, Olivier. Oliver Adminvar claimed he rented a place in Hollywood Hills to the late Los Angeles rapper back in June of 2021 for $14,500 a month. New legal documents state that Drako the Ruler's old landlord said he stopped getting monthly payments in January 2022, a month after the Talk to Me rapper was killed. According to the lawsuit, the property was allegedly left in shambles. The suit noted damages included electronics, windows, skylights. In addition, the suit claims several thousands of dollars were used to fix plumbing, drywall, and new coats of paint on the wall. Reportedly, the landlord is seeking a total of $104,562.60 from Drako the Ruler's estate to pay the back rent and damages. It says the Los Angeles native was attacked and fatally stabbed in the neck. He was 28 at the time of his passing. Either their health is taking them out before they're 60, or another black dude is taking them out before they're 30. I don't even want to get back into that because I was just on the other review. This low vibrating energy that a group of people want to reside in, and in that they are committing acts against other human beings, that is just reprobate. It is. I don't even want to get back into it. I don't want to get back into it. Let's go to the Jasmine brand. Shout out to the Jasmine brand.
I sponsor the. Now I sponsor the. Let me tell you something.
Oh, let's see. Did Carlos say something? It says the Carlos King, with every elevation is a demonic agitation. You're on track. Don't get distracted. Now, I guess that's his response. Come on, Carlos. No, you cannot do that. First of all, you're a producer. Number two, you're a talk show host. You need to talk. Yakety yak, 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 yak. Tell the truth. Just tell the truth. That's all. That's the only thing you can do. She tell her truth. You tell her truth. And the people will decide who they believe based on whatever. That's the risk you got to take. Y'all both tell the truth. And people decide who they want to believe. And that's just how it's going to go. But that's all he said. That's not enough. I need more. I need more, Carlos. I need more. Shout out to Jesse Powell. He actually died at the age of 51. I said they're not making it to 60. It doesn't say what from what, but his sister left a message and said, aside from being one of the best R&B vocalists out there, you were the best big brother ever. I loved you so much. I'm thankful we were so close, a whole mess all the time. We absolutely adored you, Jet, and our family will not be the same without you. Yeah, I don't know what happened. They're not clear on what happened. The cause of death has not been disclosed. But shout out to Jesse Powell. Let's see. Cardi B donates $100,000 to her old middle school in the Bronx. Cardi B never ceases to amaze her fans and people she loved. The Bronx rapper went to her old middle school, IS 232, early Tuesday morning for a surprise visit. That was so cute. I watched it. She was saying, do y'all like music? Do y'all like to dance? Hopefully they can do something really good with that money, okay? She ended the discussion with donated $100,000 towards the school aftercare programs, including tutoring, dance, and doing things with music. According to reports, her visit is just one of many, as she's doing a partnership tour with Community Capacity Development to help rid of systematic challenges in communities of color. There she is. All right, shout out to Cardi B. Shout out to Cardi B. Mariah Carey lists Georgia mansion for $6.5 million following burglary. Let me tell you something. Y'all want to make, okay, not y'all want to make. Atlanta is a black Mecca, black Hollywood, and all that other stuff. But what's crazy is it's intertwined with low vibrational human beings who are staying there They robbed Marlo, Mariah Carey, Sierra. She was robbed. I don't know if it had anything to do with this. And then you ask yourself, these people don't go back and build in their communities and give to their communities because of the people in the communities. So they move out of the communities. But these things are coming into your communities now. They don't give a damn. I saw something on one of the blogs that said the cops were in a shootout with someone they were trying to serve a warrant to. And they got into a shootout. It's America. Mariah Carey has listed her $6.5 million Georgia real estate. The singer's 9-bedroom, 13-bathroom property in Sandy Springs was burglarized in June. According to the report, 27-year-old Kenzel Walker entered the house through a forced door in the estate's rear. It's unclear if Walker has filed a plea or engaged with counsel to comment on his behalf. That's what she said. She said, y'all can have this place. I don't need this place. Sierra moved out of her house. They coming in y'all, like, and it's like, okay, like, and it's like that kind of, that conversation is like, yes, you work hard, you move into a nice neighborhood, and then you get told you should have stayed in your neighborhood because of, to build your communities back up. But when you cannot mix low vibration with even a mid vibration or a high vibration. You cannot mix those two things together. It's disharmony. It's straight up disharmony, and that's what's happening. And what that element is coming into these neighborhoods, they're not caring. And like I said, y'all not gonna like it, but you want Hollywood, you want Atlanta to be Black Hollywood. But you also have a group of lowlifes who do not regard human life. They don't regard your property. They're operating, whatever you want to call it, poverty mindset, but it's a place of lack and scarcity. And they're going around taking from people and not just taking their possessions. It's like, okay, be a thief, but why do you have to take somebody's life? Why you want to be that person? But whatever. Girl, ain't nobody. Ray J, shut up. Exactly. That's what I said. Twitter users defend PNB's girlfriend after people blame her for his death. That's crazy. You can't blame somebody. If I walk away from my car, even if I lock my car, I walk away from my car, I take my walk, I do my walk, and I walk away from my car, and I come back and my water bottle is stolen or the car is gone. Shit. So am I to blame for leaving my car there? How come you don't blame the person who took my shit? Why do I gotta be? But that's the script, is to fall into, let's blame someone, but it doesn't solve anything. And then you want to blame someone else, and then you tell the people don't snitch. So then you just allow the element to continue. And then they end up in Mariah Carey's neighborhood. It's all of that greed, jealousy. I want what you have. I don't want to work for it. I want it easy. And then when they do work for it, young thug, you get the money, you buy property, buying land and everything, but you're still vibrating at that low frequency. You're still involved in a criminal element. And it's like, where do you go? You get the stuff, you move out of the neighborhoods, you go to the other, but they coming into your neighborhoods and not giving a fuck. Exercise your Second Amendment right. That's it. Protect your person and your property. He looks like a straight up demon. I'm sorry, he does. A comment looks similar to others that have been reported. He does look like a demon. What's his name? YNW Melly. A judge has denied his request to leave jail for emergency dental work. The 23-year-old artist's full set of diamond dental crowns require constant upkeep. He failed to provide him with a simple toothbrush, floss, and regular dental visits while incarcerated. As a result, he has developed a painful abscess in his lower jaw and said it's a source of chronic infection. Melly claims he has private insurance, and his legal team reportedly offered to pay for treatment, which would have included his own transportation and independent security, but the judge ultimately decided it was the court's best interest to keep him behind bars. YNW Melly is accused of killing his two friends. So it's strangers, it's rappers, it's singers, and y'all keep telling me it's not all of us. It's not all of us. The way when I tell y'all that they are a threat to men, women, children, LGBTQ, the economy, y'all don't believe me. And then we have all these stories, like on Fox Soul, there's always this damn, how can we something for the black man? Y'all need to first acknowledge that the source and the root and the core of the issue is these people, these men, their behavior, and the women who identify with them and follow along right after them, who haven't come to their top of the hill yet and to that level of awareness. They get there eventually. That's something that I have to remember when I'm down here fussing at y'all. I have to remember that all of us are not at the same level of consciousness at the same time. And this journey that so many people are on, they come to different points of the journey at different times. So the awareness where the awareness of not centering men in your journey, focusing on you and uplifting you and getting the things that you need to sustain your life. That doesn't come at the same time. Some women have to experience men several times before saying, oh wait, this is not how I want to live my life. I need to decenter men. They can be, on the side as a peripheral or an accessory or something, but they're not going to be the main course of my life. You get women who decide, hey, you know what? I'm going to love myself more. My self-esteem, that comes at different times for different women at different levels. That's the one thing, because I've been going back and forth with the topics that I discuss, but I'm like, I have to keep talking about the things because I feel like I'm helping people unlearn scripts. I'm helping people decode programming, right? That's what I know that I'm doing in the way that I talk about these topics. But I get sick and tired of talking about these topics because I feel like I'm in the goddamn hamster wheel. But I know what to do, and that's another thing I think I want to discuss more is when we're done, how to go back and raise your vibration. I can be down here upset about whatever, but just know when I turn this camera off, I'm fine. Right? Because I know how to resource. I know where to go to get replenished. I know how to get replenished if I have had to talk about something that brings my vibration down. But I have to still remember that I didn't always think like this. I didn't always have this perspective or this point of view. A few years ago, I may have saw Quinta Brunson standing over a white man playing dead on the stage and started going through my victimhood template and scripts and codes and started running those codes instead of understanding that, oh, actually, I can look at that different and I can give it a different kind of energy, right? I can give it a different kind of energy. I have to remember that when I'm down here fussing. That's when y'all be in the comments. Y'all remind me, Erica, give the person grace. We all haven't been there. You know, Malcolm X said you cannot judge a person on information that they don't know. And remember that you didn't know it at one point either. You know what I'm saying? I think we get into a habit. A lot of people get into a habit of, you know, getting new information, and then when they give it out or share it with people, it's almost like, well, how come you didn't know that? You should have known that. But there was a time when you didn't know that either. There was a time where you saw somebody else's perspective before your own. There was a time when you saw a victim before you saw a hero. Like, that's not a victim standing up there. That's a hero standing up there with her enemies at her feet. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's how you got to look at that. When you start running that victim template, that's why I'm here to say, hey, no. Let's look at it a different way. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying, okay? But this nigga, he is in jail for killing his 2 friends. You're not going nowhere. How you kill your friends? He looks like a straight up. You need to have a dentist come in and take those things out of your mouth, and that's it. Kourtney Kardashian shares that she stopped IVF treatments for her wedding. It was a lot. I don't like to make comments about stuff like that. Says Kenya Moore, Dwight Howard, Mel B, Montel Jordan to star in Fox celebrity competition show Special Forces The Ultimate Test. I know I saw some clips from it, and Kenya was in damn fatigues. I was like, come on, girl. Let's go. It says Fox will put a group of celebrities through intense military-style training in its newest television series. According to reports, the network announced the new competition show will act as an ultimate celebrity social experiment, premiering January 2023. Special Forces The Ultimate Test will follow 16 celebrities as they take on a series of challenges pulled from actual Special Forces selection process under the eye of elite team of 4 ex-Special Forces operatives. Special Forces The Ultimate Test reality TV veteran Kenya Moore, NBA player Dwight Howard, producer singer Montel Jordan, and singer Mel B will reportedly be part of the cast. They got some other people, athletes, Danny Amendola, Dwight Howard, Gus Kenworthy, Carly Lloyd, Hannah Brown, Kate Gosselin. Do you remember that mess? Do y'all remember, what was his name? Something Kate at +8. She had the 8 kids. I can't remember his name. He was a motherfucker. Y'all remember when they got a divorce? Kate Gosselin. What was his name? Jake. What was it? What was his name? Here we go. John and Kate +8. It says John and Kate +8 stars stole $100,000 from their kids. Kate Gosselin stole more than $100,000 from bank accounts belonging to her children. Her ex-husband John has furiously claimed. This is on something I just clicked on. I remember them. I remember when they got a divorce. It was a mess. Oh, look at one of their children. They're still going through stuff. Still going through mess. Oh, look at the kids. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember that. I will never forget that. That was a mess. John and Kate +8. Yes, I remember those little kids. Who else? Kenya Moore, Drew Pinsky, Dr. Drew, Tyler Florence, Beverly Mitchell, Anthony Sacramucci, and Jamie Lynn Spears. Anyways, y'all, that's it for today. Hopefully we had something to talk about. We got through it. Let me see if there's anything else before we go. Yeah, shout out to Lizzo. We already said shout out to Lizzo, Quinta, Cheryl Lee Ralph, and Zendaya. What do you guys call her? Zendaya or Zendaya? What does she call herself? Okay, let's see who else. They do look alike. They do. Somebody said Girl, y'all to be tearing people up in the comments. They said, yeah, designer and Iman Shumpert look alike. Somebody said, yes, the beloved version. See? Girl, y'all be having me on the internet laughing so hard. Like, I be in my room screaming. I be screaming, honey. Let's see anything else. See the no, I'm not gonna let's see. Memphis, shut up. I think that's it, y'all. Okay, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Oh, the people are saying, oh, because what's his name? What's her name? What's his name? Puffy gave Carisha some diamonds. Get the diamonds, honey. Get the diamonds. Get them tested. Get the shit appraised. Get it insured. Thank you very much. That's it. Just thank you. They, like she said, thank you, Poppy. That's it. That's it. That's it. And we done with it, okay? Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace. Don't forget to like the video.